it's me again. I don't want to sound as if I'm complaining or moaning, but I think we just all have to get real, don't we? You'll be sick of hearing me saying how many equines we've got here and how many staff I've got here. And you will just have seen a post on Instagram and Facebook that we had a desperate call from someone who was just begging us in a city far east of Casablanca to rescue a donkey who seemed to have 2 broken back hooves. And I did the obvious thing. I gave them the numbers of other people who may be able to help donkeys in Morocco. And what happened? They phoned back in despair. And Ayoub and Simo have had to just travel. They're not there yet. They've just had to travel a 3.5-hour journey, but it'll take a lot longer to get back because obviously they'll be bringing the donkey back. And I don't know what I'd do without the people who support us. And I hope that those people can see that we're transparent. We tell you what's happening. We tell you when a donkey arrives. We tell you what we do, and if the donkey has to be euthanized or if it lives, if we can treat them. It's very difficult to tell you about 130 at the moment, but anyone can visit, and we have had visitors today, and they have seen what we do. There are other places in Morocco. I don't think that they take the numbers that we take or can offer the long-term care that we offer. But certainly in emergencies, there are other places who could get veterinary care to this donkey today. And I feel uncomfortable about saying this, but it really angers me that there's someone in Agadir, I've spoken about it before, who is attempting to set up a refuge for donkeys. Great, we'd be all for that. But you have to look at how these things are done. And he started by saying he's going to save all the donkeys in Morocco. Good luck to him. But that's what he said he would do. And he asked people to tell him where there were maybe abandoned donkeys. And then he got some into the number, they're in their teens. I think they're either 13, 15 or 16, about that number. And now he's posted that he can't carry on taking any more donkeys in need, but will people continue to donate to support the ones he's got? Now, what's going wrong with people? And what's going wrong in this country? And I never criticise Morocco or the government, as you know, but what we do need is quite firm regulation. And quite frankly, at the moment, we're still in the pandemic. I think we need some help, because what we are doing here at Georgia is travelling long distances, taking donkeys off the streets that would often die there, and then the local municipalities would have to deal with that dead body. But we don't get anybody from the authorities coming here to help us in a similar way. And I really do feel tonight, at the end of my tether, almost at breaking point, because we are going the length, breadth of Morocco to get these animals, because people are so desperate. And we have 2 waiting to come up from the Rosary down in the south, where a lady very kindly has been looking after them until Ramadan was over. And our slot to go there was within the next day or 2. We now have to put it off another week. Really, we need help. We need help. People who perhaps would volunteer transport. We would pay for the petrol. We need vets to go out and see these animals when they're in distress by the side of the road. And I don't want to be the only port of call in Morocco. I'm sorry to have to say this, but this is how I feel tonight. So hopefully we can tell you when this dreadful donkey in a dreadful state arrives, And today is another day, but the two boys will have driven perhaps 8 hours, and it's the staff day off tomorrow, so they come in on that day and they work all through the day from early in the morning till late at night, and we do what we can. But really, there's got to be a better way. So good night, everybody.